Hey everybody, Scorpion here. So I'm gonna go through another bag, and I'm just gonna do just this bag. Stuff that Red Rum sent. Check him out if you don't know who he is, and y'all stay tuned.
Rock bottle on the track, boy.
Alright, let's see what he put in this little bag here. Alright. That's a bag inside of a bag inside of a bag. Alright, this is 64 meg RAM. Definitely gets sold. It's not big enough to put on what should I say, to be put online to try to sell. There's nothing on here. One little button. Alright, so we'll put that in the button stack. Gold. Those are going to be gold, but I'm going to take that little bit of wire out of them. There's nothing on here. Nothing here. I'll pop this open and see what this is. This looks like one of those wireless cards. It's gold on both sides, so let's set that over separate. It's going to be gold. Gold ends, gold ends, gold end, gold end. There's nothing in that really. Nothing there. Gold end. Nothing. Switches. There's nothing there really. It's got a little bit of brass in it if you want to fool with it to get it out. It's pretty tiny, but it does add up. So this is a centerpiece off of a motor. Oh, nice. So we'll get to that in a second. There's a couple more buttons. Silver ends. Silver. Silver. Some type of metal other than gold. Alright, so we'll start with this. Let's just see how easy they pull out the board. Or if they'll even pull out the board. Oh, it just snaps right off. Yeah, I could clean that up and get some brass out of those pretty easy. Just snap them right off right out the board. The board's pretty brittle and small. So I'll take a moment to do that. It's nothing but doing this right here. And now you've got, shouldn't be nothing but doing that. I think it's a little tough to cut. Little piece of clean brass, and that can go in shred. Another little piece of clean brass. So that piece that come off a motor, I collect those the brushes that come off of motors, that come off that center arm. I just watched one of his videos today. It's not Man Mountain Link, it's something. I don't know, I'll get y'all to him one time. Anyway, he does a lot of like prospecting and different odds and ends, does stuff for people, give them some idea what they need to do, lots of experiments and stuff. Enjoy his show. His videos are kind of long, but they have to be for what he's showing. And one of the things that he showed was industrial brushes and getting silver out of them. So the brush, this is the little arm coming out, so let me pull these out here. So their own little copper things here, but the brush is that end piece right there. It's like carbon and silver, if y'all can even see it. This little piece right here. I don't normally do too much with pulling it out the little ones, but they were sitting out there nice and pretty, so I figured I'd go ahead and grab them. Normally I go after the bigger motors. So this has got a little bit of trash on the back, so I'll peel that off. This goes with copper. This goes in the trash. And this goes with motor brushes. And as you can tell here, I've been working on saving some. Another one of those things adds up over time. It's there, just take a second to separate it, put it where it goes. A couple little pieces of brass here. This will probably take a little work to get out. I don't normally go quite this far, but sometimes it can be fun. There it is, nice little piece of brass. Still got there's a pin here with a little piece of brass on it. That come out. So, let's see what we can do on this side. So apparently does not want to be quite as nice about it. There we go. So there's a couple more little pieces of brass to add to the stack. And there's also a little brass piece right here. That little ball or bearing in the center is normally brass. Whew, that thing jumped. There it is. Nice little brass ball there. I'm going to sweep that off and toss it into my little brass bucket. That stuff adds up pretty quick too. So this does look like one of those cards. It's gold. We'll drop it in there with the other cards. My hard drives are getting in the way. Alright, so these, I'm fairly certain Board Sort wants us to separate this out and not leave the wire in it. when we're putting those gold ends in. So I normally try to get that wire off, and I normally do it as I'm going through the other. Older plug. A bunch of those are coming out with it. So we got a few of them that pulled out. Wire. And that's just me, y'all. It's just how a lot of this is me. If you do this stuff, you'll have your own set way that you like to do stuff. I try to be as honest with all my stuff as I can. Wire. So that goes to the gold bucket. I'm not going to do the rest of these. I just showed you. This right here, both ends are silver, so that goes in the wire. This becomes trash. Let's see what all's in this little bag that he sent. I see some stuff that's going to be a pain to get out. There we go. So we got lots of little things. Some of the wires, he's already cut the gold ends off for me. Like this stuff right here, they're pretty much already cut down. That I can break down and get the gold off of there. That's silver and silver, I can go there. Those are some of the old capacitors. Just a few little IC chips on some of this stuff. Gold connectors. Some that you gotta do a little cutting, and the gold pins will fall right out. A few more buttons. And that is basically it for what's in here. And of course y'all can see all the gold on that. That's actually that was a selector switch to turn to what you need. So, but anyway, thanks again, Red Ron. I think I'll probably have one more video just showing the rest of what you got. And that's it. Y'all have a good one.